Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
That's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! By Landry, 0-0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the campus here at Londonderry High School. It is the Londonderry Invitational. We have 5 games for you on the docket for today. The first one will be the Bishop Guertin Cardinals taking on the Windham Jaguars. Windham coming off of a loss yesterday to Sacred Heart, 57-25, a very good Sacred Heart team. And we know this Windham team can play. They like to get up and down the floor. They're led by Liz Grasso, 12 points a game, 6 boards, and Riley Finneran, who averages about 16 a game. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ledger, there was no opponent yesterday for BG, so they had the day off, but they will play today, coached by Liv Orlando. They come into today's game with an 0-3 mark in Division I, but a very good team. They lost to 3 of the top 4 teams in the state, in Londonderry, Bedford, and Concord Christian. So they're still looking for their first win under head coach Liv Orlando here this season. They're led by Haley McGowan, Liv Baker, and Dahlia Drapo. Drapo averaging double digits, as is Baker and McGowan. Jump ball is won there by Bishop Guertin. They'll set up in the half court. This is Haley McGowan. Last time we saw her, she dropped 10 points against Bedford. Marino now over to the side to Maddie Long. Long tried the baseline. It was shut down there by Finneran. Nice backdoor through the lane. Cards will continue to work it, cycle through. Downtown, back iron, no. Chance for an offensive board, but instead Madeline Begley grabbed it, and Finneran will come the other way. Finneran high off the glass, no. Rolled around the rim, actually, and back the other way come the Cards. Downtown, first 3 shot is no good. Finneran runs down the long rebound, able to stay in bounds, and Grasso will bring it up over half court. And now they'll set up in the half court. That was Welby, got it off to Grasso. And now they work around the top of the key. Finneran, runner in the lane, high off the glass is no good. And Riley looks like she's bent over in pain a little bit. She took a shot, and we'll check on her. She was hacked in the act. Very much in discomfort. May have taken a shot to the stomach there, so they'll call the foul in, and I think Riley will go to the line if she is able. Coach Stefanides coming out to take a look at her. Maybe just had the wind knocked out of her. Hope that's the case. So this is a Windham team that, as we mentioned, played a very good Sacred Heart team yesterday. Went down 57-25 in the last game of the evening, and they're the first game here today, so not a lot of rest. Quick turnaround for these Jaguars. Finneran around the rim and out. She'll get a second bite of the apple. Jason Roby calling all the action for you here on the Highlight Guy. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. Thank you all for joining us. Finneran goes 1 out of 2, and the junior puts Windham ahead 1-0. 6:48 to go in the first quarter. McGowan going to get an offensive foul called. And that is going to be the first foul on Thalia Drapo, so Drapo has to be careful. Grasso on the right side gets it up top to Mondello. Mondello nearly had her pocket picked, but Grasso was there to take it back. Welby needs help. Nearly had her pocket picked. Bounce pass into the lane gets stolen by McGowan, and the Cards will run. Marino to Drapo. Drapo penetrate up and in with authority. Drapo puts the Cards on top, and the Cards will set up a 1-2-1-1 full court press. Ball gets stolen. Bounce pass into McGowan. McGowan finishes. They'll continue to apply the pressure. Skip pass, nearly tipped. Finneran has a 3-on-1 opportunity here. Nice bounce pass in to Grasso, and a good job running the floor by Finneran and Grasso. They got to fix the score up there. It's 4-3. There it is. Marino, top of the key, looking for a backdoor cut. No, they'll reset. Maddie Long thought about it from long range, instead feeds Drapo. And Drapo has it go off of her hands. It was a good bounce pass in from Marino, but it was a little too much mustard on it. They've got the middle of the court open, but it's hard to see. A good timeout called there by Coach Stefanides. The longer you hold that ball, the worse off it'll be for you. Mondello had looked like she had Finneran close to her, and then a longer pass to the opposite far side in front of the BG bench. Want to remind you all to stay up to date with the Highlight Guys upcoming live stream. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today, and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search the Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. And if you like what you're hearing with the live stream, you think you'd like to advertise with us, or just want more information, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. EarthTech Systems are a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. So whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. Unmatched expertise, very much like Steve Cody up here. All right, 4-3. Favor of the Cardinals. Windham having to use a full timeout to talk about that, beating that pressure. Begley now bounce passes it to Finneran. Finneran needs help, back to Begley, and they do a nice job handling the pressure. Grasso's not shy, no, side iron, couldn't get it to go, but good hustle there by Finneran to keep the possession alive. Finneran, the double team was coming, she felt it and got Begley on the baseline. Begley went for the reverse layup. Grasso is there, was stripped at the last second, hits the deck. Good job of saving the possession. Good hustle by Windham. Begley going to get called for the travel there. They had something brewing as she hit Grasso, but a little too late as the travel gets called prior to. Pretty good matchup here. I think we're going to see a couple of good games today. 5 are on the ledger as Drapo once again establishing that inside presence. BG's up 6-3. Begley across the way to Mondello. And another turnover. 3 subs will come in for the Jaguars. It'll be Lily. Looks like Lily Colby and I want to say Taylor Prosek. Skip pass. Working the ball around the perimeter. Good movement. Drapo up strong and gets another one to go. She has 6 of the 8 Cardinal points. Steal. See if they continue to feed the hot hand. Look for Drapo. Three minutes, 15 seconds to go. Runner in the lane, side iron, no. Windham will run. Grasso goes up strong. Bothered there by Marino. And back the other way come the Cards. Once again, they tried feeding Drapo down on the low block too much, and a couple of subs will come in as Bridget Hill and Elena Scoggins will come in and replace Laura Marino and Maddie Long. That 1-2-1-1 press still being employed by the Cards. Another steal. Finneran stepped into that passing lane, but it'll be Cardinal possession. I want to welcome everybody watching us here this morning on the Highlight Guy. And Drapo has a chance for an and one opportunity. We'll check who the foul is on. And that is going to go against Liz Grasso. Had a nice conversation with Liz's dad this morning. I want to say hello to Grandpa Grasso down in Florida, who's watching us here on the Highlight Guy. Dahlia Drapo now. Back iron, and Grasso rips that one away. Good rebound by Liz. Windham gets up the floor quickly. Finneran and Grasso now in the corner. Caballera had to give it up. Finds its way into Cushman's hands. Cushman back to Finneran. Just a hot potato there, went through Lily's hands. Was kind of looking for the next pass in the process and maybe took her eye off the ball for a split second. 2:21 to go in the first quarter, 10-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Nice job in the low post, little two-player game. Jump stop, no. Good ball movement by the Cards. Drapeau gets harassed on her way to the cup. Hill gave it up into the corner. They'll go right back into the low post to Scoggins. Another nice bounce pass into Skoggs. She can't finish it. Grasso grabs the board. Mondello will get hacked in the act. That'll be Bridget Hill's first foul. I believe it's the team's second. Another substitute will come in as Liz Grasso will get a break. Madeline Begley and Colby Cushman operating for the Jaguars. Good patience in the half court here, which also says good defense by the Cards. So downtown, that is a long range three and couldn't get it to go. Drapeau rips down the board and she'll run up the left side, or the right side as it were, depending on which way you're standing. Bounce pass into the low block. 4 pairs of hands are surrounding Drapeau and she reaches in. So Drapeau going to get called for her second personal. We'll see if Coach Liz goes to the bench, and it appears that she's going to. Begley, nice bounce pass across the way. That one. So we're going to get 2 free throws coming from Grace Mondello, the junior. Mondello had 8 points in a losing effort yesterday. Drapeau will head to the bench, and Caden Ryu will re-enter. Rebound there by Maddie Long. McGowan will put on the brakes, survey the scene. Seems like the Jaguars are making a more concerted effort to take away that post play. Scoggins moving around in the high post. Nice bounce pass to the elbow. They collapse on her. Downtown, no. 3 seconds to go. Begley shoots it. It's going to come up short. We will head to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Bishop Guertin behind 8 points from Thalia Drapeau, enjoying a 10-3 lead. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. The man on the moving pictures, as always, is Steve Cody. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. We want to welcome and thank our newest sponsor, Luke's Bar and Grill, founded in 2019. Luke's Bar and Grill has grown quickly thanks to loyal guests and incredible staff. Their mission is to provide a welcoming space with great food, refreshing drinks, and an atmosphere that always feels like home. So whether you're there for dinner, drinks, or just want to unwind, Luke's is constantly evolving to make every visit better. Find them at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. And let's talk about Bouvier Prepare. Bouvier Prepare provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for playing college lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. Well, the first of 5 games. I'm coming at it a little bit more chill this morning, Steve. I don't know if you noticed that. I've got my indoor voice working here. right? I'm going to the lower. I don't even know what they call it. Octaves? I don't know. I don't have my vernacular is not what it should be perhaps here at 11 o'clock in the morning, but I want to wish everybody out there a happy holidays and 2025. Almost time to put that in the rear view and see what 2026 has to offer. And we're here at the Londonderry Holiday Classic, and Coach John Doherty of Londonderry High School putting this thing together and bringing in some of the top talent from around New England. And we'll get to see some of those teams playing today from Rhode Island and Massachusetts and Vermont. It's a great 3 days of basketball. We had 4 games yesterday. We'll go over the scores of those games in a little bit, probably just after halftime. And we'll talk about the 5 games we're going to see here today. So thank you for spending the day with us here on the Highlight Guy. I think we're up to what, 1 million viewers this morning, Steve? Something like that. Little runner in the lane, no good. Good rebound pulled down there, and the Cards will fly up the floor. Bounce pass to McGowan, now back up top. We'll circumnavigate the globe. Downtown, not shy, back iron, no. Good offensive rebound by McGowan, and she finishes at the cup. Haley has 4. Here comes that trap. Another steal. Getting it back was Begley. She has trouble with it. McGowan steals it. That ball was kicked. And now we're going to get a foul well away from the ball, I think. Let's see. It'll be Cardinal ball, and they'll throw it into the back court as Caden Ryu will start the operation. Good movement out on the perimeter, forcing that double team in the high post. Downtown, no. That one goes off the top of the backboard and over. And so it'll be Windham ball. That ball gets tipped by McGowan on the inbound pass. Windham will keep possession. Begley, nice job. And they handle the pressure well this time. Runner gets stripped. Baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Begley. They will reset with Mondello. 3-point shot well downtown off the back iron. Defensive board taken there by Long, and they will run. And that one gets airmailed into the back of the gym here in Londonderry. That pass was intended for Coach John Doherty of the Londonderry Lancers. See him there talking with Coach Gibbs, the Bedford staff. We'll see them in game 2 here this morning or the afternoon. Air ball on that 3-point shot. Good save, but it went right into Grasso's hands, and now Windham will get the ball up the floor. That ball is rolling and out of bounds. It went off the foot of Colby Cushman, the freshman. 3 cards in, 3 cards out. It'll be Philbrick, Drapo, and Marino all checking in. McGowan and Ryu in the backcourt. Trying to play up against this little zone. Little runner there by Drapo comes up short. Good rebound by Cushman. Up strong with the left. Was bothered there. Went off for Drapo's hands, but into Marino's. Three-point shot, no good. And I guess the saying here is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, because they are over from beyond three-point stripe. Most of their success coming with that inside game, and when Windham collapses on that zone, you would think, you know, that is the shot that opens up that little three-point shot. Nice pass from Finneran. Oh, and good quick hands, but she's going to get called for the reach-in. That was Caden Ryu on the trailer defense, and she reached in and got her hands on some of the arm as well as the ball. So heading to the free throw line will be number 22, Madeline Begley. The sophomore settles in behind the charity stripe, a couple of dribbles. Misses the second, and that one's going to go off of Drapo's foot on that rebound. So an extended Christmas gift as Windham will keep possession. Windham operating in the half court. This is Mondello. Mondello gives it up to Begley. Begley now needs help, finds it in Finneran. Finneran spin move in the paint. Runner is off the mark, and a good rebound there by Philbrick. Windham will retreat. Philbrick. And they kick it out and around. Marino now. Marino, left-hand dribble. Baseline's cut off. Cards will reset. Runner up. And no good. Nice rebound there by Mondello. And back the other way comes Finneran and the Jaguars. Finneran, little delay. Kick out back beyond the arc. Timeout called by head coach Todd Stephanidis. He wants to discuss it. It'll be a 30-second variety. And that'll give us a chance to ask you, hey, are you interested in playing sports in college? If yes, then let the highlight guy help you get noticed and recruited. What do? Well, we create highlight videos, we film sporting events, and like today, we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed. So with the highlight guy, you are the star. Let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. Jason Roby calling all the action for you here today from the campus of Londonderry High School, home of the Lancers, the holiday tournament. Steve Cody, as always, the man on the moving pictures. He is the highlight guy. With a combination of all the Londonderry equipment in here and Steve Cody's equipment in here, this must be like a dream come true for you. Look at all this stuff. Crazy. Grasso will set the scene at the top of the key. Nice pass around the perimeter. Another turnover there, and I'm sure Coach Stephanidis is not going to be happy with the turnovers that he's seeing. Philbrick, pick on ball. McGowan, overcommitted defense. Baseline, Drapo up with the left with authority and in. Thalia with a chance to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 10 points on the board for her. She has 10 of the 14. The other 4 going to McGowan. Drapo, three-point trip. And the 1-2-1-1 press being employed by the Cards once again. That'll yield another steal and no good, but Marino is there for the board. She'll battle with Finneran. We'll get a jump ball call. And possession will stay with the Cards. 3:46 to go until halftime. 15-3 Cardinals. Game 1 of 5 here today. Downtown, no. So the Cards continue to struggle from beyond the arc. That one is a rainmaker, goes in off the top of the backboard. Well, now we've seen it all, folks. Apparently not out of bounds anymore. Steve, I couldn't even tell you who scored that one. And I think it was Philbrick. Yep, the eye in the sky doesn't lie. So Gabby on the board. 17-3 in favor of the Cardinals. And that is a highlight here on the highlight guy. Windham will go back to their bench. Nice bounce pass on the inbound play and a good look for Cushman. She gets hacked in the act. She'll head to the free throw line. Jaguars have been struggling with their free throws here in the first half. 1 out of 8 so far. 1 out of 6, 7 and 8 forthcoming. So we'll see if Begley can change that trend. Back iron, no good. Ooh, looks like they have pizza down there, Steve. You see that pizza? Steve? Steve's already left. He already went to get some. My goodness. That's So Begley. Acoustic shadows here in the gym. Goes 2 out of 3 on that trip. (17-5), 12-point Cardinal advantage. 3:05 to go here in the first half. Marino downtown. She's not shy. Airballed that one and back the other way come the Jaguars. That was Emma Carballera breaking that press, but that ball gets stolen. McGowan up with the left. No. Finneran takes in the defensive board and she'll run. Kick out. Finneran spin move with the right elbow. Grasso downtown. Yahtzee! And Grasso hits the game's first three-pointer. Yeah. Philbrick was straddling the line down there on the baseline, so that's against the rules, Steve. Can't play out of bounds. So a chance for the Jaguars to dig further into this deficit. Little three-player weave here. Into the corner, Grasso again, no, air ball picked up by the Cards, and they will run with Long. Maddie resets the offense, marked up there by Finneran. 2 picks coming on Finneran. It was a take your choice, go right or left. Philbrick. Spin move. Good steal by Grasso. Ball rolls around. Body's hitting the floor. Coming away with its Finneran. She'll run. 3-on-2 operation. Finneran goes up. A little scoop shot. No good. And back come the Cards. A little bit of a track meet. Going to get a travel call there as Caden Ryu looked up and started her 2 steps towards the layup, but realized she was about a foot from the baseline. Ooh, and hitting the floor hard there was Emma Carballera. Freshman is up and okay. 1:13 to go in the first half. 17-8 Cardinals. And that is going to put the Jags at the line for 2. So Emma with a chance to get this one even closer. Calmly knocks down the first, tickles the twine. She'll get a second. Back iron, 1 out of 2 for the freshman. Good rebound pulled down by Baker. Ashley, left-hand dribble, just kind of knifes right through. There was nobody there. And Ashley says, thank you very much. That one's going to be called against Baker. A little aggressive play on Finneran, and Finneran's going to head to the free throw line. Riley 1 for 2 on free throws in the first quarter, nothing since. They've shut down the lane on her when she's tried to penetrate through. Riley misses the first. Second one coming. Couldn't get it, but Grasso was there to clean it up. Finneran will drive to the left, goes up strong, and she'll head back to the free throw line. So 43 seconds to go. Chance to get this to single digits. Riley misses the first. Riley goes 1 out of 2. And it is a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. 19-10, 35 seconds to go in the first half. That zone defense has shut down the inside game of the Cardinals here in the second quarter for the most part. Now they'll go back to their matchup man. Marino. The runner in the lane is no good. Good rebound by Emma, and Finneran will run. Left baseline it goes. Back to Finneran, 4 seconds, 3. Finneran, jump shot, left side, no good. It was a good look at it. And we will head to the half with your score. The Bishop Guertin Cardinals 19. The Windham Jaguars 10. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back with some numbers and some second half action right after these very important messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience. Lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by water furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the water furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus. Here at Londonderry High School, it is the Londonderry Holiday Classic, featuring some of the best teams from all around New England. Jason Ruby calling all the action for you here on the Highlight Guy. And Steve Cody, as always, the man on the moving pictures. Some results from yesterday's action. It was Barrington, Rhode Island defeating Pinkerton Academy out of Derry, New Hampshire. It was Londonderry over Burlington, Vermont. Medfield, Mass, and Bedford High School in New Hampshire doing battle. Medfield taking the win there, and Sacred Heart of Connecticut over Windham in the nightcap. Today we have 5 games for you. BG Windham, the one you're seeing now. Bedford will play Sacred Heart in the second game. Bishop Feehan of Massachusetts and Londonderry to do battle. In the 2 o'clock game, Burlington, Vermont against Barrington, Rhode Island is the 3:30 game, and Pinkerton Academy of Derry, New Hampshire against Medfield will be the 5 o'clock game here tonight. Meanwhile, this one is a 19-10 Bishop Guertin halftime lead over the Windham Jaguars. It was Windham with the second half first possession. Good trapping defense here employed by the Cards in their 1-3-1 look to start the second half. Finneran get the ball up top. Nice pass. Downtown, no good. Good rebound there by Grasso. Going up strong is Liz Grasso. She had 5 points in the first half. She gets hacked in the act, and that foul will go against Drapo. That'll be her 3rd personal. So Coach Orlando having to go to the bench quickly. And it'll be Elena Scoggins coming in for Drapo. Grasso can't get it to go, and the aforementioned Scoggins pulls down that rebound. 19-12. Marino now down on the low block. Kick out to McGowan. She's not shy. Another rebound there for Scoggins. So already proving her worth on the offensive and defensive glass. McGowan, runner, floater, no good. Marino battling for it, no. Good rebound by Begley, but a steal, and Marino going underneath. Jump ball called, and Coach Orlando applauding her approval there as Marino and Scoggins doing good work on the glass. Over the top, Ryu. And we need a travel call. Again, the Cards were looking to go 5 wide behind the 3-point arc. That 1-2-1-1 press once again being employed. That one thrown into the backcourt, and it's going to be called. Got to stay out of those corners, out of the sides, because that trap will get you every time. Cards will set up in the half court. McGowan. Right hand dribble. Long. Long looking for help. Finds it in Marino. And Marino's going to get called for the travel. They will extend that defensive man-to-man pressure. McGowan marking up Finneran. Finneran looking for help, finds it in Grasso. She'll cycle through. They had her briefly on the flash through the paint. Now they find her up strong. No. Marino comes down with that one, and McGowan working against pressure, but has the ball stolen. Up strong, good block shot. They're going to say it went off of Marino's hands with a leather souffle. Grasso to do the honors. Or excuse me, that's not Grasso. That would be, I believe it was Welby. Nice rebound, too far under the hoop. Travel called against Begley. Cards taking their time. Trying to trap that ball. Kick out. Foul line. No, but a good look. They had that dissected well. They just couldn't come away with a basket. Finneran, crossover, goes up strong. Can't get it to go. Back the other way come the Cards. Marino to Ryu. Ryu will penetrate and kick out. Long, no. Knocked away, and a good job of keeping that ball alive. Bridget Hill will check in for the Cardinals. Colby Cushman will check in for the Jags. McGowan. Marino, Ryu. And just looking all kinds of out of sorts. That's the third consecutive travel called on the Cardinals there. So a lot of easty-westy movement on that offensive set. Just looked a little bit out of sorts on that last possession. Finneran to Grasso. And that was a nice offensive set where they found Grasso flashing through the paint. She finishes at the cup. And a timeout, and a good one called by Coach Liv Orlando, as it's a 19-14 game right now. Only a 5-point advantage for the Cards, and at one point they were up by double digits. So a good timeout called by Bishop Guertin. Stay up to date with all the Highlight Guy's upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today, and never miss out on the games that you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search The Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. We'd also want to remind you that if you are here watching the game today, I see some folks with their phones out watching on The Highlight Guy. You can see the banner right underneath our window. You can come click on that QR code and find out all that you need to know on The Highlight Guy. Are you looking to buy or sell or invest in real estate? Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb, D-E-B, at thedowgroup.com. The first of 5 games brought to you here this morning into the afternoon. Bedford and Sacred Heart set to do battle at the conclusion of this one. We've got a good one on our hands here. 19-14 in favor of the Cardinals, but this Windham team has been clawing its way back. They're setting up in a zone defense here, a little 2-1-2 action. Skip pass into the corner, baseline, dribble drive, no one flashing through the middle, and a steal by Windham. So Guertin having trouble solving that zone, and you know who didn't have trouble solving the defense? Grasso, as she finds herself all alone underneath. She's got 6 points here in the third. Cardinals operating in the half court. Downtown, way long range. I don't think she called glass, but it counts nevertheless. Haley McGowan with a Yahtzee. Finneran, blocking call. That one is going to go against Scoggins. And Finneran was in the act of shooting, I believe, so she will head to the free throw line. In that first half, the Jaguars were 5 out of 15 from the free throw line. So this would be a different game altogether as Finneran back irons her first. She'll get a second. Couple of subs for each team. Well-deserved break for Begley and Grasso. Riley Finneran, the junior. Oh, everything but in on that one. Steal, Finneran, little hesitation, up, and she'll get hacked again in the act, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Marino was trying to defend there on that play, but got called for the foul, so back to the free throw line goes Riley Finneran. Finneran knocks down the first. Everything but in once again. 1 out of 2 on that trip for Riley, and back the other way come the Cards. Operating with a 5-point lead, Marino. Once again, that zone defense. Jump ball called. And it'll be Windham ball. We'll see if the Cards stay in their full court pressure. They will. 1-2-1-1. It's going to be Bishop Guertin ball on the turnover. So the pressure continues to bother the Jags. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Up strong and in. Slashing through the paint was Bridget Hill. She was hacked in the act, and she'll have a chance for a three-point play. Sunday today, right, Steve? Sunday? Patriots play today. Hill misses that free throw. It goes out of bounds off of a Cardinal wing, and so it will be Jaguar ball. 7-point advantage for the Cardinals. Windham trying to make something happen here. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. Good recovery by Maddie Long. Cards will match up man-to-man. Finneran in the backcourt. Marked up by Maddie Long. Over to the right it goes to Cushman. Cushman battling against Hill. Runner up, scoop shot in. Lily Carballera is in the scoring book. And a timeout called by Coach Orlando. The referees will confer. Little running commentary there on the side between the coaches and the officials. Antoine Thomas, longtime official near side to us, had a good conversation with him in the pregame. Used to work with Antoine back in the day at Nashua North High School. He'll be heading over there for the, they have a tournament going on there as well. It'll be Nashua North and Nashua South in the boys and girls finals. He'll head over there for one of those finals this afternoon. He'll do the second game here as well. Referees in the early going do back-to-back games. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. 24-19, 5-point advantage for the Cardinals. And that 30-second timeout is in the books. Cardinals clinging to that 5-point lead. Grasso has had 6 points here in the third quarter. Lead all scorers for Windham with 11. And Dahlia Drapo had to hit the bench as she picked up her third foul. She leads all Guertin scorers with 11. Downtown, air ball, and maybe grazed the bottom of the net. Johnny on the spot was Lily Caballera. Crossover dribble, runner, high arcing shot, no good. And picking up the rebound is Long. Long finds Ryu, little two-player game now. That 2-3 zone. Forcing that Cardinal team to make some shots from the outside. That ball gets tipped and knocked out of bounds. It'll be Windham ball. Lily got the steal. Welby and Grasso will come back in off the bench. 1:20 to go in the third. Got to get it in. Finally does. Mondello gave it up. Downtown, no. Grasso wasted little time firing away, riding that hot hand. She couldn't get it to drop. Ryu and Long. A little back and forth. Now Ryu will reset. They will get a travel call. And it was against Ashley Baker. She did drag her foot. I have noticed Olivia Baker not playing here today for the Cards. And I'm sure the Cards feeling that missing presence as Baker dropped 17 against Bedford last time they played. 1-3-1 half court. Pressure. Into the corner. Baseline gets shut down. The low block up. And a good look there by the Cardinals as Ashley Baker will get hacked in the act. I think that foul went against Mondello. So the Cards trying to extend the lead. Finneran and Begley will enter the game for Windham. Ashley Baker 0 for 2 on that trip. So both teams really struggling from the free throw line here today. Bounce pass into Finneran. She'll go up strong, all ball, cleaned up on the glass. No, second bite, third bite of the apple. And going up for it was Grasso, and she gets hacked in the act, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Grasso calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. No good. Marino gets the second one. She baseballs it all the way down on a Hail Mary, no good. And we'll head to the fourth quarter. We got ourselves a game here. It's Bishop Guertin 24 and Windham 20. 10-point quarter for the Jaguars. Only 5 points in the quarter for BG. Leading all scorers for the Jags is Liz Grasso. She's got 12. For the Cardinals, it's Thalia Drapo with 11, but we have not seen her since early in the third quarter, picking up that third foul. So it should be an exciting finish to game number 1 on day number 2 here in the Londonderry Holiday Classic. The Bedford Bulldogs and the Sacred Heart Academy Sharks set to do battle in game number 2. Bedford coming off a decisive loss to Medfield yesterday, 62-29, and Sacred Heart defeated this Windham team 57-25 in their game yesterday. I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby and Steve Cody bringing you 3 days of fun-filled, fantastic action here from high atop the bleachers at Londonderry High School. We have our own little club here, Steve. A couple of windows, comfortable chairs. Steve Cody yesterday taking advantage of the sauna and the cot located in the back there. Cards will get the first fourth quarter possession. Doing the honors is McGowan, and they will sit up in the half court. Man-to-man, or rather a matchup zone of some sort. Ball gets stolen by Windham. Grasso back up top. Dribble drive into the paint. Good quick hands. McGowan came away with it. They find the trailer, and Drapo, a little too much mustard on that hot dog, goes beyond the rim. And pulling it down was Lily Carballera. Downtown, a long two-point shot. It's 24-22. Cardinals having some trouble in the half court. Little high pick and roll, and hitting the deck is Drapo. Back the other way come the Jags. Finneran into the corner. Begley finds Welby. Finneran, pull-up jumper just inside three-point land is no good. But an offensive rebound gathered in by Lilly. Going up again was Finneran. She couldn't get it to drop, and the Cards quickly get down the floor in transition. Jump stop up, no good. Cleaning up her own mess is Drapo. She can't get that one to go. Another rebound, and just battling there. Both players, and they both hit the deck hard. Officials talking over something down there, and so there's going to be I believe, a foul called against Windham. I think it's going against Madeline Begley. So it'll be Cardinal ball. Matched up on the inbound, good switch. High arcing pass in over the top, and they'll set up in the half court. McGowan to Marino. Drapo calling for it in the low post. They will not give it to her. Downtown, no. Good battle on the glass and a nice rebound by McGowan, and We've got Grasso on the floor holding the back of her head. We'll have to check on that, make sure she's okay. Both teams will head to the bench. Coach Stefanides out to check on her. Holding the back of her head. Hopefully she's okay. She's moving down there, so having a conversation with coaching staff. And this place eerily quiet right now as they check on the well-being of Liz Grasso, the senior for Windham. She's sitting up now on her own, so that's good to see. She's got 12 points here in our first game. Give her all the time she needs, make sure she's okay. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a little update for you. You are watching live on The Highlight Guy.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by water furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the water furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
All right, welcome back to the campus here at Londonderry High School. Liz Grasso kind of walking off the floor with some help. You can see her dad down there with her on the first seat of that bench, holding the back of her head. She may have hit the back of her head, and it looks like the training staff over there checking on her as well. Clearly a scary moment, but it looks like she's going to be okay. Obviously, some things are bigger than the sport of basketball, and we hope she's doing okay, and she's got support staff around her, so it appears that she's going to be okay. So let's hope for the best for her as the Cardinals try to extend their lead. That lead down to just 2 points as they operate here in the half court. This defensive pressure that Windham has applied has made all the difference in this 2-3 zone. Trying to find the best possible shot around that perimeter. Ryu and Long kind of going back and forth, afraid to pull that trigger. They find Drapo, the runner in the lane is good, and that has been the recipe. They've gotten away from it a little bit. Certainly having all those fouls, those 3 fouls, has not helped the cause. Another turnover, lead back up to 4. 4:55 to go in this one, and of course, not having Grasso on the floor, she leads all scorers with 12 points for the Jaguars. I got to tell you, when Maddie Long cycles through, that's going to be Windham possession. When Maddie Long cycles through the paint, she just continues to. If she just stops, she's wide open under the basket. So we'll see if that's something they watch back on the highlight guy and say, hey, wait a second here. All right, the Cards continue to apply the full court pressure. Windham got to get the ball in. Bounce pass comes into Finneran. She'll reverse at half court. Marked up closely by Long. And again, Windham having to generate some offense. They'll have to find it from somewhere other than Grasso. Backdoor cut, and the right idea. It was deflected. They're going to say, no, it wasn't. But it was a good look for Windham. It looked like they had something brewing. Now backdoor cut to the cup. 4:18 to go. 26-22 Cardinals. Now Windham having to be a little more aggressive on the defensive side of things. They'll extend that zone, and it's going to go off of Maddie Long's feet. So a turnover in the half court. Windham again having to beat the pressure up the floor. Finneran up to the challenge. She'll be marked up closely once again by Long. They get over the cross to Begley. Begley needs help. That ball was tipped. Chasing it down was Colby Cushman. She's marked up by Drapo. Lost her dribble. And now the ball gets stolen by Drapo. Drapo up strong. Can't get it to go, but she's going to get hacked in the act. A blocking foul will be called. That one will go against Colby Cushman, the freshman. And Thalia Drapo will head to the free throw line. Drapo has 13 to lead all Cardinals. Was held scoreless in the third because of that foul trouble. She'll have a chance to get 2 more. Knocks down the first. She'll get a second. 14 points on the day for Drapo. Of course, all numbers here are unofficial. They're officially unofficial. 1 out of 2 for Drapo. Finneran comes back the other way. Hands it off to Mondello. Mondello and Finneran playing a little back and forth game. Cushman sets a pick. Good help by Drapo. Up strong. Foul will get called, and Finneran will head back to the free throw line. That one's going to go against Marino. And Finneran will head to the charity stripe. Calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. Riley goes 1 out of 2 on that trip. 4-point advantage for the Cardinals. 3:10 to go in this one. Pull-up jumper. Good. Knocking it down was Caden Ryu. And she has her first bucket of the game. A little more breathing room. And it looks like we'll get a timeout called here with 2:54 to go in this one. 29-23 in favor of the Cardinals. And once again, it does not look like we will see Liz Grasso check back into the game. Hope that young lady is okay. That puts a little pressure on the Windham offense as Grasso was leading all scorers for the Jags with 12 points. So just a 30-second timeout as we have a good one coming for you. Game number 2 will be the Sacred Heart Academy Sharks versus the Bedford Bulldogs out of Bedford, New Hampshire. And I'm sure Coach Kevin Gibbs of the Bulldogs will have his team ready to go. Probably couldn't have been pleased with the result of yesterday's game. And meanwhile, that Sacred Heart team, they like to get out and run. It's a good team. They were the Connecticut State Double L champs last year, going 26-2 under Coach Jason Kirk. .240 now. Finneran sets the offense. Marino comes out to check her. She'll cycle through. They try feeding it in and it gets blocked away. It'll stay Windham ball. Tried to force it to number 10 for the Jaguars, Grace Mondello, in between 2 Cardinal defenders. Finneran up, strong, no. Rebound taken there, and back the other way come the Cards. Maddie Long over to Ryu. Now McGowan got it to Drapo. Nice up and in by Drapo. And she has been the difference maker in this game. It's a timeout called, 31-23. A little more breathing room as the Cardinals now lead by 8. Stay up to date with the Highlight Guy's upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search The Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. And if you like what you are seeing and hearing with our live stream, you think you'd like to advertise with The Highlight Guy, or you just want more information, go to Steve at thehighlightguy.com. When you step into Luke's Bar and Grill, you're stepping into more than just a restaurant. It's a family-owned and operated spot that's been serving the community since 2019. Their motto is simple: never forget where you came from. With a commitment to good food, great service, and giving back, Luke's is where neighbors become friends. Visit them today at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. That's Luke's, L-U-K-S, barandgrill.com. The Highlight Guy wants to welcome you all here today. Jason Roby and Steve Cody bringing you all the action 3 days in a row here at the Londonderry Holiday Invitational. Some of the best teams in all of New England playing here today. This is game 1 of 5 for us here on the Highlight Guy. Nice job of breaking the pressure. Couldn't get it to go. Tried following up her own shot. No. And the rebound goes to the Cardinals. McGowan reverses the field. So McGowan gets called on the, couldn't quite hear what the official was saying. That ball nearly stolen. Now it is, and foul going to be called there. It'll be It's Cardinal ball. There's a little confusion out there on the floor. I think it's Cardinal ball. I think they may have called a foul on Finneran. 1:38 to go. Things getting a little hectic here in the fourth quarter. Ryu gets a pick from Drapo. The little pick and roll. Too much on that one as it went beyond the outstretched arm of Drapo. Finneran. Pull up from three. No. Back iron. It looked good off the release. Long rebound comes to Carballera. And now Prosek will set things up. Hitting the deck hard was Cushman. And they'll call it against the Cardinals. 31-23 in favor of Bishop Guertin. The Jags will get possession underneath the hoop. Bounce pass on the inbound, leather souffle. They're going to call Marino on the hack. She can't believe it. That's going to send Windham back to the charity stripe. And heading to the free throw line will be Lily Carballera, number 11, the sophomore. She's got 4 points. Chance for 5 and 6 here. Knocks down the first. She'll get a second. Cutting into that BG lead. Now a 7-point Cardinal advantage. Side iron, no, trying to run it down and saving it. Nice hustle there by Mondello. Finneran goes up strong. Lead is 5. Here comes the pressure. Cardinals get it over half court. Long. Ooh, not sure I'm shooting that, but what do I know? Maddie Long to Ryu. Ryu. Windham has to foul now. That's going to send, I believe, foul called on the floor. Good play design as they got the ball into their leading scorer's hands. She attacked the hoop. And it is going to send her to the free throw line. Dalia Drapo. Chance to extend this 5-point lead. Thalia front irons the first. She'll get a second. She leads all scorers with 16 points. Trying for point number 17. She gets it. 1 out of 2 on that trip for the Bishop Guertin senior. Ball deflected. Marino with the steal. Finds McGowan. McGowan presses. No. 20 seconds. Finneran's got to push it. She does. Little hesitation. Kick out. They need a 3. Downtown. No. Rebound is saved and it falls into Cardinal wings. Stolen. Finneran with 1 second. No good, and that will close this one out. Your final score, game number 1 of the Londonderry Holiday Classic, day 2. The Cardinals get their first win of the season, 32-26 over the Windham Jaguars. So we got to take a quick break, pay some bills. What you're going to do? Well, you're going to get off of this one and come back on the next one. It's going to be a good one with the Sacred Heart Sharks and the Bedford Bulldogs. Game number 2 of the Londonderry Holiday Classic. Once again, the final score of that first game, Bishop Guertin 32 and Windham High School 26. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. We'll be right back with game number 2 after this.